The closest thing was the craziest one was a Black Mirror episode with the what was it, that fighting game?
Oh no, that's not
Striking
That was a bad. I mean, I didn't like the episode.
Death Stranding being played with a treadmill looks as exhausting as it sounds.
I saw that clip.
Yeah, man.
If it wasn't tiring enough playing this game, no, I'm not gonna talk about it.
UPS simulator.
No.
So, someone wanted to say, so they said that the guy gained some weight over the holidays. He said, listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set up the left control pad as my treadmill. So it wasn't just him walking while he was playing. He set it up to be the actual movement while he walks on it.
Right.
So him running would be him running and him walking would be him
That's
walking.
impressive, man.
So this is why VR is a thing, but it hasn't been up to that point yet. Because if you had to walk in a game like that, in a role player and say like Skyrim or like this, where you're walking constantly, it's not something that people, especially gamers, are going to want to do. But I mean, it could benefit them definitely. You can get in shape.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but they're not gonna do that. They're gonna find a way to sit down and just move their feet.
Well, they have
with their legs while they sit down.
Well, they got Ring Fit Adventure, and
Ring
that's
Fit is actually doing well.
That's doing well.
Yeah, but they're not actually running throughout a game as big as something like Death Stranding. You know how long it'll take to get you walking from one side of the country to the other?
Right.
Like, that's crazy. And he had a book bag. Dude had a book
Yeah, he had
bag
a
on.
backpack
He was
simulating the whole
he would
experience.
put weight in it to make
I was
it.
about to say,
like
what's
he
in
was
that
doing
book bag?
Nah,
How did he simulate
he
that
was
all
simulating the whole experience. We know how he's carrying.
Man,
all
listen,
the cake.
I'm not about that, man. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I think it's interesting, man.
People are nuts.
But I don't know if you guys know. Have you ever heard of the three? What is it? I don't know what it's called, but it's a treadmill that goes in like 360 degrees, like all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, like when they did for shooters and stuff a few years ago, where
Yeah.
reacts to feet and it's kind of holding you up so you can run
Right.
in any direction.
Yeah.
That just sounds tiring. I don't want to
Yeah,
do
it
that.
does. It does.
That
But
was
it's
the
still cool
test.
nonetheless, though. Like to be.
I've seen a different version of it also where it is almost like a giant, like a hamster ball.
Oh,
Where you're
yeah.
in it.
Oh.
It's so massive that you can't actually tell that you're actually working, like walking up kind of like an incline kind
Oh,
of
that's
thing.
interesting. I never even
But-
thought of that.
All of this, I keep thinking about VR, and all of this seems like we'll look back on it 10 years from now, seem like this massive treadmill and this harness that you have to wear and you
Yeah.
put a ring around you.
Yeah.
It's going to be like just simply looking at the original iPhone
Yep.
looks archaic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be looking at the, what was it, the thing for Genesis, the activator or whatever?
The activator.
Actually, the
What?
closest.
It's like a little circle. That thing you had to wear, and then there's a little circle you had to step in.
It would hit you if you got hit.
That was a thing?
What a
Yeah.
good idea.
For Genesis, yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be
that's,
like
that's archaic.
it's gonna
old.
be crazy. Like in the closest thing was the craziest one was a Black Mirror episode with the what was it, that fighting game?
Oh no, that's not.
That was,
Striking
that was a bad. I mean, I didn't like the episode. That ending was like weird. That was a weird.
It's a good episode, but it's
But
a bad
the technology, I'm
concept.
talking about the tech in the episode. That was a cool idea.
Come on, it's a love story, right?
Yeah, it was.
I like
That-
everybody's reactions.
Yeah,
Like,
That episode was wildly entertaining.
That was entertaining. I'm like, oh,
Listen.
Falcon from what? Oh God. No.
Listen, the sad thing about that is if
Yeah.
you look 20 years into the future, that's probably not gonna look old.
I know, right?
It's probably gonna look like too much like the future.
They'll be like, wow, that's very accurate.
Oh gosh, I don't want to think about it.
I don't know.
So
Well, the funny thing about like Kojima games, especially because they're so built around like doing things repetitiously, and it made me think of remember Metal Gear Solid 3, where it was like, oh, it's gonna be so realistic, but in that game, Snake is like always starving, so it's like every 2 seconds I gotta eat something. He's just like shoving like 50 meals down his throat in the course of like half an hour just to stay alive, and I'm like, I don't think they balanced that quite right.
No, murdering people, you burn a lot of calories.
That's true.
that's true. And if you
Kicking
fall
ass
off
is a
curb-
workout.
If you fall off a
It
curb
is.
in that, you do pop your leg and have to bandage it up too.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. That was so.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm. But this was just for reference sake. It was YouTuber Alan Pan who did this. So yeah, good job.
That
Good
was-
job on making that an exercise
Yeah.
simulator.
Alan Pang, I hate your creation. I'll never.
Shots fired.
I I applaud your effort, but
I will never do it.
Dan was just laying people out
what
today.
do you do when the character falls over?
You have to
You gotta
imitate
fall-
that
you
fall.
gotta
Yeah, you gotta
treadmill.
fall on
Yeah.
the treadmill. No,
Then
no.
you gotta
just
get
have to
back
let it
on.
go.
Yeah, people falling off a treadmill was probably like some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in
That
my
video
entire
would
life.
probably double in fucking views if he fell off that.
Yeah, there you go.
Aside from the running, he's got to find a baby, and you got to put it in the
Oh.
embryonic
Oh,
fluid.
yeah, yeah.
It's not-
I hope he doesn't carry a baby on that treadmill.
On the
Oh, that would
treadmill.
be like, no,
See, that's not
this
funny.
has to stop.
That's not funny.
you can,
Then
that
you gotta-
baby's in danger.
Then you got to fall with the baby.
Can't fall with the baby. Yeah, nah.
No, that's not being funny.
Oh,
That's
no.
definitely not being funny.
A real infant strapped to your chest. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going
I
too
don't
far.
know. That is
Okay.
going too far. Yeah, moving on. This got really dark somehow. I don't know how, but whatever.
We are off the rails.